Hello friends. After understanding the problem domain and solution domain, now let us write the program to bridge the problem domain and solution domain. Just you think like this. You understood the problem domain thoroughly. You understood the solution domain thoroughly. That means this is the source where you are. This is the destination where you have to go. Now we have to implement that through program or coding. Okay, this what we are doing now. Okay, in this manner only, whenever you take up a program or project, small or big, first mental work you complete. Okay, what is the problem? What is the solution? Thereafter, then only you start writing the program. Okay, the first step. Thereafter, now I want to suggest you one thing. Whether you have Java background or not, in order to understand my system and strategies, first you watch the lectures and implement the programs in feel good series. Feel good series. Actually, the first impression should be always good. So once you complete that, just a matter of few hours. If you work on that feel good series, you can complete all the basics relating to Java. You can understand, and a few programs you work out that contributes a lot. And number two is my system and strategies are entirely different. That's why, in order to understand and read my mind and strategies, you work out first feel good series and then only come. Then you will be very, very comfortable. So, everything you implement as I expected. My approach is the professional approach. Normally, what you find is students' approach is different, professional approach is different. Student approach is very, very, very primitive compared to the professional approach. Why two levels? From the day one, you learn everything in a professional way. Feel like a professional. Think like a professional. That is only my slogan. That's why feel good series is complete. Then you will be very comfortable. Otherwise, also you understand that certain things you miss. What you miss, you never know that. Okay. Now, as I told you in Feel Good series, Java Feel Good series, first you develop a blueprint class. Always one concept you understand, for everything blueprint is there, after blueprint implementation. So, first you have to define the blueprint class, thereafter you have to define the implementation class. Implementation class only you have to write the main function. Actually, most others put the main function in blueprint class. Conceptually, technically get the result. Many ways we get the result. Simply getting result, you should not take it as granted that is all right. Okay. So blueprint should be sacred. So blueprint class you define. Thereafter implementation class you define. In implementation class, you have to implement things only, implement objects strictly according to blueprint class. Already explained to you. However, once I am repeating that. So, in designing a blueprint class, you have to first mental work you complete. Everywhere mental work. Blueprint class, how many variables you have to define? You have to define 4 variables because 4 values we are giving as input. What are they? Name of the room, length of the room, breadth of the room, and height of the room. 4 variables are required, and 3 methods are required. For every subtask, you define a method. That I already explained to you. What are the subtasks here? You have to calculate floor area. That is a subtask. You have to calculate four walls area. That is another second subtask. Third subtask is displaying room areas in a format. That is the third subtask. So, in a blueprint class, what you have to make? 3 instance variables. Why these are called instance means object. Object oriented variables. Via object only they should be used. So 4 instance variables and 3 instance methods. What are the 3 instance methods? Calculate floor area, calculate floor walls area, calculate demo room areas. Okay, those are the 3 methods. And one more thing I am telling you, As far as Java is concerned, you must write complete names. Should not be lazy. In other languages like C, Python and all that, you write shorter names, but Java does not allow any shorter name. Where shorter name is allowed and all that, I'll let you know. Very few occasions only we write shorter names. Remaining all cases, you have to write complete names. One example I show you. By that you can realize, by seeing this name, you can understand how Java uses complete names. This is array index out of bounds exception. See how big it is. Array index out of bounds exception. 6 words are there. We have to write in Pascal case the class name array index out of bounds exception. In this manner, you have to write complete names. That's why in the beginning itself I told you, lazy people never ever were Java programmer. So don't use short names. Where shortness is required, that I tell you, very few cases. Okay, so complete names, Pascal case and camel case, 2 cases only we use. These points you have to understand. So regarding class also, you complete the blueprint. Thereafter, you have to proceed. Now, with this background, let us first consider blueprint class. And here, first thing is we are going to use scanner class. Why scanner class? We are reading input values through keyboard. That's why scanner class we are using. Scanner class is not part of the Java language. It is in the library. In the library, one util package is there. Java util package is there, and in that scanner class is there. That we have to import. Actually, what we don't have, what we do, we get from outside. So one thing, Java library is meant for Java. Java standard library is meant for Java, but it is not part of the Java. That's why whatever packages you require and all that, you have to import. For that purpose, first line of code you see, import Java util scanner. Java means entire standard library is represented. In the standard library, many packages are there. Packages are nothing but a bundle of classes. Now you go to library. In a library, in your college library, you see entire library. That is like Java. In that, you are studying computer science stream. That's why there are many streams, many types of books. But you go to computer science related rack only. So that is like a package. So here in this context, package means a bundle of classes. In the bundle of classes, many classes are there, hundreds of classes are there. Out of that, which class you require? You require scanner class only. In this way, how we are writing import space java dot util. Util is the package. In the util package, many classes are there, and in that scanner class we require. That's why you have to write, and at the end of that, you have to terminate with a semicolon. This already brief in the feel good series, web series, and at the after this program is over, again I am going to explain about the scanner class. That's why don't worry about that. I never allow you to miss anything. So that is the scanner class. So if you are using scanner class objects and all that in this program, you must use, because we have to read data from keyboard. That's why further scanner class only is used. So you have to import that. That you write on the after the comment about the blueprint class. Okay, thereafter in a blueprint class, already I told you 4 instance variables are required. The first one is name of the room. Second one is length, breadth and height. As I told you, complete names you have to use. Name of the room. What name you give? Just don't give simply name. So room name. We have to use camel case. Room name you write. Now that is already explained string class object we have to define, and thereafter int length, breadth and height. Actually you can use float, but initially I want to use int only. Thereafter, in advanced programs, you can use float. There is no difference. If I float, if we use certain other points and all that will come. Initially, you have to focus on your task. That's why, in order to make it simplified, I am using int. Okay. Thereafter, okay, we have defined 4 instance variables. Thereafter, instance methods we have defined. What are the methods? Calculate, floor area, complete names. Only where short name can be allowed, calculate. Instead of calculate, you write this thing. Actually, as I told you already, it should start with every method's name should start with a verb, or it should be a verb. So calculate, here only short names you can use. Then what is that? Floor area. Floor area in camel case, calculate floor area, complete name. Okay, in this manner you have to write. So that within the body, what we are writing? We are writing the formula. Here inside we write local variables. Local variables you can use short names. Here only short names are allowed. So you see that int floor area is equal to length into breadth. That is the formula. Thereafter that is calculated and that should be returned. Return floor area that we are making.